So we're here to solve this Minesweeper by Ashish Kumar called 123. It's set up by these small clues, and they're set to pretty quickly, once you find any break-in spot, get you towards the finish. The challenge is that the breakthrough spot is pretty far from obvious. If you look at some of these spots, you know, for instance, a mine has to be, at least one mine has to be here, maybe both, given just this 2 near a 1. Got this 1, 2 on an edge. This 3 has to see 3 total mines, can only see 1 here, so it needs to have at least these two in 2 of these 3 cells, and that may sort of start put some crowding around this 2. It means this is an implied 1 above this because there's only one more mine that can go here, and these different clues all constrain, and so there are different places solvers may get to where they wanted to make a guess or do other things, but there is one kind of break-in which we've highlighted before in a puzzle, which has to do with these clusters of clues, and one of the tensions we were seeing early on was with this 3 clue near this 1 clue. And here we have a box of a 2 by 2 box, and in red, these 10 cells are seen, and in green, these 10 cells are seen. And you'll notice that those overlap in 8 cells and differ just in 2 cells. And so functionally, the sum in green is going to be everything in blue plus 2 more, and the sum in red is everything in blue plus 2 more, and these differ by a sum of 2. Which means that the way to break into this puzzle at the start is to recognize that where this count is 2 away, the diagonal cells have to both have mines and along red, and the diagonal cells cannot have mines along green. And that tension isn't as strong in the other 2 by 2 box, where there's just a difference of 1, but once we actually place a mine in, we have to have one more mine on the other diagonals, and so the same kind of logic can get you to this right at the start if you see how those things play out. So that's the break-in logically for this puzzle, although I'm guessing some solvers may have gone through some trial and error to just kind of get to the solution. Once you get any of these mines in, you'll see they start to propagate pretty quickly. For instance, just having this mine near this 1 gets us these mines. We now have this 3 with just enough space for it, so that sort of finished this out. Once we get the mine near here, we've got these marked in. The one up top has all of its mines around it. This now has put mines there, which finishes this out. This 3 can take a second mine, third mine. This cancels everything around it, gets a mine here. This cancels everything around it, just enough spaces for 3 mines around this. This 2 now has both of its mines. We're going to need to get a second mine around this clue, but this 1 has already been fulfilled, so that comes down here. This 2 is now fulfilled. Marks these in, last mine in that cell, and we finish the grid. So you see how the progress was very fast once you got any first mine placed, and I think the exclusive deduction that Ashish was hiding was around the square, and so this is a pretty clever interaction of these clues, maybe not a Tuesday level observation, but hopefully signing through this video you got a different way of thinking about clusters of clues, and particularly where the difference is in size. For instance, this 3 with this 1 was leading to tension, which wanted you to focus around this region. That's the way to spot the break-ins in a puzzle you're stuck in. So hope you got something through this video, and we'll see you again soon.